And I want to explain that just briefly. Smart shopping it's outbound. So if somebody's searching for a product, they know what they're searching for. I think it was Robin that I picked on previously. Robin had like a bath bomb or something that if I'm searching for bath bombs, it made a ton of sense. But if I just saw this image in my, in a display ad somewhere, it looked like a germ or like a disease. Like it was spiky and I had no idea what it was. And so you want to make sure that you've got like, I don't know, what mom with little kid in the bath about to drop in the bath bomb or whatever. You want to contextualize the product. Even if they know what it is, they're not in the zone looking for it. This is outbound. So we need to capture their attention. And I say this all the time. You all will hear me say it at nauseum, but there's a reason that if you walk through any shopping mall in the world, all you see are a bunch of pretty people looking at you, making eye contact, even if they're not necessarily using the product. I was at, what's that weird, there's a shop in Fashion Square, John, that has the specialty espressos. George Clooney endorses them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So Nespresso, here's what's insane. Okay. There's no coffee on the billboard. It's just Clooney. And then in the background, out of focus, is the coffee machine. That's how important this is. George Clooney sells more Nespresso than Nespresso does. Now, you don't necessarily need to go get George Clooney. If you do, I want to meet him. But we want to take a person who's making eye contact. There's a dopamine receptor in your brain that fires every single time a human being makes eye contact with you, and you want to capitalize on the psychology there. So get lifestyle images. You can get them from your Instagram feed if you want to. Here's a really amazing pro tip is you can send them to influencers. There's this whole body of people that are trying to be influencers. Me and John are two of them. There's this whole body of people that want to be famous. They're not yet. And they'll do anything. It's insane what people will do for attention. It's unbelievable. So if you can find that person that has like, 5,000 Instagram followers, it's not a small amount. It's not nothing, but it's also not like famous. If you send them a free product, it's unbelievable what they're willing to do for you. So now they're promoting it and they do the open box and, they shoot themselves wearing it. And you just got a whole bunch of lifestyle images from somebody who's a pseudo influencer and you got that for free. So I'd strongly recommend if your product is applicable, go find an influencer that you think might be cross applicable for it. And the influencers that have yet to reach critical mass, they're a gold mine because it's not going to cost you anything. They're just thrilled and happy to be involved.
And if you can get them to also do a video for their YouTube channel that you're also allowed to run ads to for your store, we do that quite often with our clients. They'll hire an influencer. The influencer will get the product. They'll do a 20-minute review on that product. They'll place it on their own YouTube channel and their own social media so that they get their commissions. But the prerequisite of that influencer doing that video and being allowed to sell that product was we also would like to have the ability to run an ad with that product with that video to our website. Now, it won't be found organically. It won't be most of the time what they said is it's not going to be organically found. So it's not going to be posted on their YouTube channel. It's not going to be posted on their social media, but they would run an ad on YouTube for that video and that drives traffic to their own pages. And we're going to cover that in our video shopping ad tutorial when we get there. But you can use video shopping, which is actually a YouTube video. And that YouTube video will actually, you get to choose the products next to that YouTube ad to sell. So if the video is about product A, you can have product A, a purchase link and a shopping ad inside of YouTube next to that video, along with product B and C. If you'd like, you can have up to 50, but you can actually take that video as a 20-minute video, run an ad to it, and then give a link to buy. So you have your own essentially influencer video that was created essentially for free. You have to pay them commission, but they're also selling for you, so who cares? And then you put the product image next to that video, and then you run ads to that.
How do you ensure that they follow through if they don't make the purchase and you send them a free product? You don't, Tamika. You're going to have some drop off. There's some folks out there that are just, kind of funky or shady. Or to be honest with you, some of them might not like it. Like we had a company reach out to us who now I can't name, and they wanted us to help promote their software, which is specifically built around Google Ads. Well, we tested their software, and not only it was supposed to improve performance in some way, not only did it not improve performance, it actually hurt performance. We tested on 5 campaigns, and 3 of the campaigns were hurt. That's the risk that they ran in reaching out to us. Now, I'm a good dude, so I'm not going to go blast them on my YouTube channel. But that could have been a flip side. I could be, hey, I tested this software and here's what happened.
I just dropped a link in the chat. This one's called I Am Agency. I've heard good things about it. I don't know anyone personally that I've used them, but through the grapevine, it's like, oh yeah, this other person used them. They like them. It's an agency that has influencers that you hire the agency has the influencer do the work. And then obviously, just like how you would with a creative agency, like if I want to hire an actress, you hire their agency. Same thing here. So if you wanted to have some sort of governing body that is responsible to follow through with any sort of agreements, this is something that you could reach out to. I don't know exactly how expensive they are, but I can't vouch for them, but I've heard good things. I have never heard anything bad about this agency. So take that with a grain of salt. Just if you're looking to say, hey, I don't know how to hire these people or reach out to them, there is agencies out there that facilitate that relationship.
YouTube overview of your product is a really good thing to have too. This is helpful for people that are really, first of all, we live in the age of the educated consumer. So you have people that are doing 90-minute research on $5 and $10 purchases. It's weird, but it happens. And so you want to make sure that you give them the opportunity to do that. I was just going to say videos are one of the best ways to do it, because now it's like, they get to see it, feel it, touch it sort of before they do that.
We've all been there, I'm sure. You purchase the $1,000 iPhone, but before you buy the $1.99 app, you look at the reviews.
Yeah, it's unreal.